can come up.
Hi, my name is Killa Wilson. My address is on file. I'm here as a minority to speak on behalf of parents who do have children who are immune compromised. My daughter is a first grader and has been hospitalized and placed on ventilators for most respiratory illnesses that children recover from home. As a result, when I found out that we cannot change our mind in reference to the kids being in school or virtual, I began to set up mitigating factors for my daughter and my second grader to help mitigate the risk, since I wanted them to, of course, be back in school. Those plans have not been followed to a T, and as a result, my second grader found herself at a lunch table when she was supposed to be separated with the child who actively had COVID. No one informed me that this had occurred. My child had to come and tell me 2 days later that she was one of 4 children left in the classroom out of over 20 kids. And I was told by the nurse when I called up there that they used a measuring tool to see if my daughter was in close contact. However, no one took into consideration the fact that these are second graders. They interactively learn, they have recess, lunch together, and a lot of other things. And when I met with the Associate Superintendent, Mr. Provencio, I'm told, well, 15 minutes is a long time, as speaking of the CDC protocol. However, it's 15 minutes and 24 hours span time, not 15 minutes consecutively. So in speaking with that, I then went and I put my homebound application in for my first grader, and then was told that it would only be for my first grader and not her sister. When I asked about why the siblings were not able to be grouped together, if it was an issue of keeping immunocompromised kids safe, I was told, well, if children have cancer and other serious illnesses, then that's what homebound is for. However, I beg of you to understand that asthma is one of the leading causing deaths of children under a certain age, especially in the midst of a global pandemic that affects the respiratory system. As a result, I began to continue to advocate for my children. I've contacted the Associate Superintendent's office, the Superintendent's office, and have been given the runaround. Emails not answered, phone calls not responded to, or when I call, I am spoken to curtly, saying that Dr. McDade has my information. What I find interesting is that on the video that was released by PWCS, my daughters are pictured with Dr. McDade, and whereas to you all, they may be a media ploy or some children to take pictures with to show everybody it's okay, to me, they are everything. So they may be 2 out of 90,000 kids, but they are my entire world. So I come here to represent the parents who feel like we're caught between a rock and a hard place. I wish I had the luxury to only care about CRT and no mask and all of that. I'm fighting for my daughter's life. And if I can't fight for her life, then at least allow policies to be put in place that will group siblings together and not allow one sibling to go out to the school and bring something back to her sister, the same way if it was cancer or anything else. Thank you.